and our V12 people. If you're new, I'll guide you through tonight. Lauda, I get you twice in a night. Thanks for joining us for our meditation. Everyone hopefully is feeling good, right? Healthy and strong. I'm waiting for people to chime in. Can you guys hear the music? Let me know. Just tap in, say, hey, I can hear it. Get this going. We got 1 more minute left, but we'll get started in a second before I start talking so I don't have to repeat. Hi, Nicole. Thanks for joining me tonight for our meditation. Oh, good. You can hear the music. Hi, Alicia. Welcome. Bienvenidas a todos. I don't know if you guys noticed, but I was in the sun all weekend, so I got a little darker. I got a little tan, which I'm so happy. So happy to have some sun and vitamin D going. Vitamin B, C, and E. Thanks for joining us tonight. So for some of you who have never meditated with me, it's easy. Don't worry, everyone can meditate. I think a lot of people have this misconception that meditating, they can't sit still, they can't stop their thoughts. Well, the whole point of meditating is to find space and time for your mind and your heart. It's just like, hi, Mary Jane. So meditation is really just about sitting and quiet and observing. It's really an observation, and it could be of your thoughts for the day. It could be of, oh, this music is from my Insight timer. It's, actually I can probably post it. I don't know if you guys use Insight timer. It's a meditation. Hi, Eric. It's a meditation app. And the music I use is from Insight Timer. So it's all meditation music, kind of earth sounds. This one is called Quiet Silence. So I just listened to some music. But we'll get started. For everyone who's joined, thank you for joining us on V12 and Healthy Latina Lifestyle and on my Facebook. I've been doing live meditations. Is my contribution to help all of us cope with being, hi Brannigan, for all of us being stuck in quarantine. I'm hoping that this moment that I share with you guys can provide you a little healing and light during these times. It's just like anything else. It's all about you and your breath. And yeah, sure. And it's just about taking a moment of silence for yourself. We do it, a lot of us who pray, that's the same thing. That's a form of meditation. I like to just teach you about your breath, and then I guide you through a meditation. And I want to share that with you today. So today's, as always, I start every morning with a prayer, and I lay in my bed for a good 45 minutes before I get out. And I really focus on the message that I want to speak today. I focus on gratitude, and I focus on knowing that I'm going to speak to a lot of people today. And I ask God to give me the voice, to give me just the energy and the topic. And I allow my day to happen and unfold. And then I just kind of think about what I want to talk about. And today was about loving kindness. And I think that there's an actual form of meditation called metta, and metta is a form of meditation. There's so many different forms, but metta is about loving kindness practice to become friends with ourselves. I think during this time it's really hard for us it's really easy for us to beat up ourselves and to really not think about ourselves in a loving way. And today is also about healing past karma and old wounds that we may have. I know for me, when I'm sitting in silence, I feel like the walls are caving in, and I think that a lot of people feel the same way. It feels like the walls are caving in, and we start to think of things that have happened to us, old emotions, old wounds, and we allow that to surface up. And today's meditation hopefully will allow you to release that, or show you a few tools on how to let go. So it's a METTA meditation. You can look it up. There's so many different forms of that. So we'll get started. I also every time I start, I pull from my deck of The Universe Has Your Back card to just give insight, perhaps to set an intention for today's practice. So I'll pull a card for you guys, and hopefully it'll speak to you for today's meditation. So past karma, old wounds. Instead of praying for an outcome, I pray for the highest good for all. I pulled this last week too. It just keeps coming up. But sometimes we pray for one thing to happen, when sometimes we should kind of reverse that, or it would be better for us to just pray for the will of God and the will of the universe and the will of the highest to take over. So sometimes it's not about praying for one thing or keeping our heart and mind of praying for one thing, but it's being open to receive prayer. So hopefully that speaks to you all today for that start, and we'll just get started. So just get in a comfortable seat position wherever you're at. If you're in a chair, just be mindful of your feet. Make sure they're both feet are on the ground. I like to sit on a bolster. A safu is what it's called, but I like to sit with my legs crossed. So whatever's comfortable for you, you're going to be seated for the next 5 or 10 minutes. So just making sure that you're comfortable in whatever seat that is. So go ahead and bring your hands to the top of your knees. If you're seated in a chair, you might just want to cup your hands in your lap, whatever's comfortable, and go ahead and close your eyes or bring a soft gaze to the floor in front of you. And tonight I want to practice 2 rounds of cleansing breath. It's really just easy, just breathing naturally through your nose and exhaling through the mouth. So let's practice a few breaths before we get started. In through the nose and out through the mouth. In through the nose and out through the mouth. Practicing a few rounds for yourself, making sure that perhaps you push a little more air out on the exhale to really get rid of that stale air and whatever's not serving you. So in through the nose and out through the mouth. Just go ahead and practice a few rounds to yourself while you're there, bringing your spine to a nice long place, perhaps tilting your jaw slightly, elongating your neck, and just bringing your eyes to a soft gaze or a close. Once you do a few rounds of your cleansing breath, just come back to your natural breath, in through the nose and out through the nose. Perhaps feeling your chest as it expands and your belly as it closes in closer to your navel. You just want to bring a nice mindful breath to your body. Meditation starts with your breath. Just noticing your breath as you inhale and exhale. Just go ahead and settle in where you're seated, telling your mind that it's okay. Relaxing your nervous system and just allowing your day to slowly be released. I know it's hard to calm our thoughts and our mind, but just when you find yourself wandering, just bring your awareness back to your breath. Our breath is our guide back to ourself and to our body. Just allow yourself to sit without judgment, without any expectations, just your breath. Today we're just going to focus on loving kindness. Perhaps cultivating a little more love for ourselves and those we love, those that are here and no longer with us. Just continue to breathe in and out as I guide you through a nice meditation on gentle love and kindness. Now, I want you to bring to mind perhaps someone that you love unconditionally. Could be a pet, your parents, a child, grandparents. Now imagine that person or thing in front of you. Imagine what they look like, perhaps how they see you. Now visualize that feeling of love and unconditional admiration that you have for this person. How does that love make you feel? Any sensations in your body? Perhaps a faster heartbeat if you see them in front of you. Now imagine that love filling your body from your crown to your forehead, your face, your throat, your chest, just filling you up with the color that you visualize your love to be. Imagine their love holding you, embracing you, comforting your body and your every being from bone to flesh. That love is unshakable. Now begin to imagine yourself filled with that love. Encouraging you, reminding you, perhaps awakening to that feeling that you embody. Now gently remind yourself and tell yourself, may I be happy. May I be well. May I have peace. Continuing on with your breath and relaxing. Perhaps bring to mind a family member or a loved one that you hold very dear to you. Visualize them in front of you. Now speak to them in your head or out loud. May you be happy. May you be well. May you have peace. Breathing in and out. Now bring to mind an acquaintance or colleague, perhaps just someone you know from a distance. Visualize them in front of you and tell them, may you be happy. May you be well. May you have peace. Breathing in through the nose and out through the nose. Now bring to mind someone that you are at odds with, that you may not agree with, don't see often, or have a disagreement with. Visualize that person. And may you speak to them. May you be happy. May you be well. May you have peace. Allowing your body to relax in love and kindness. With every breath in through the nose and out through the nose. Allowing yourself to feel, to hear, to release. Happiness, well-being, and peace. Bringing awareness to your breath. Bringing your hands together to your heart center. Knowing that when we send love, love returns. And when we send healing, healing returns. Bringing your awareness back to the room that you're seated in, perhaps bowing your head to the love and kindness that you cultivated tonight. Slowly, when you're ready, you can open your eyes. Well, thank you all for joining me tonight. I hope that this was a moment for you to enjoy love and kindness for yourself and for those around you. And sometimes even for those that we are at disagreement with. The best time that we can heal ourselves is through moments like these where we wish each other well, we wish each other peace and love and kindness. So hopefully tonight you got to have that. Thank you for following me and sticking around. I'll see you tomorrow at 8:30. Have a good night. Namaste.